This is Dr. Praveen Bhatia from Bhatia Global Hospital and Endosurgery Institute. I am at the moment chairing the Institute of Minimal Access, Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery at Sir Gangaram Hospital, and we have the Institute of Robotic Surgery in Sir Gangaram Hospital. We do bariatric work, and today we are going to discuss for next half an hour on obesity surgery and fertility. Chavi is going to ask the questions and I will be replying. Anytime you want to pitch in, please send your questions so that they are answered there and then.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you, sir?
Good.
The obesity is very vastly known to people. So what is obesity surgery all about?
Obesity surgery, or this is called as weight loss surgery, or bariatric surgery, or metabolic surgery. So these are the synonyms of all these. In this, what we do is that we make the portion of the stomach reduced in size. Initially, for example, I always tell my patients that if the weight or if the volume of the stomach was around 2 liters, then we will reduce it to 100 ml. In sleeve gastrectomy, there are two kinds of operation in obesity surgery. One is called as sleeve gastrectomy, another is called as gastric bypass. In sleeve gastrectomy, we reduce the extended portion of the stomach size, which was around 1.5 to 2 liters. It will come down to 100 ml, and the patient will have the full satiety, or patient will have the feeling of fullness after taking some diet only, some portion of the diet, and then the weight reduction will start. So this is about sleeve gastrectomy. There is another operation which is called as gastric bypass, in which what we do is that we bypass the stomach, and the stomach portion, 15 ml stomach portion, is directly attached to the intestines, so that as soon as the person takes the food, it goes directly into the small intestine, large intestine, and out, so that the stomach is bypassed. So there are two types of procedure. One is called as restrictive, another is called as malabsorptive. Another aspect, that both these procedures can be done by laparoscopy method or by robotic method.
Okay. So how does basically obesity surgery help amongst people with fertility problems? Does it affect a person's fertility?
Yes, we have seen in right from 2000 onwards, we have been practicing bariatric surgery, that those patients who gain weight, who have a BMI, body mass index, of more than 35, and then if they become 40, 45, 50, then they have definite challenges in fertility. They are not physically, they are not have been able to produce or do the sex in comfortable, one. And second thing is, because of the change in hormones, especially in females, they develop the polycystic ovarian disease, and that is mainly because of the metabolic changes related to obesity. And these kind of patients, when they are not able to produce or conceive for so many years, then they go to the gynecologist. Gynecologist investigates them for the cause of infertility, and it is found to be polycystic ovarian disease and the hormonal changes. They are treated, but many times, in spite of the fact that IVF is done maybe 2 or 3 or 4 times, these patients are not able to conceive. And if they are not able to conceive, then they start thinking of some other methods. But our thought is, and literature also supports that thought, that this infertility is not because of only polycystic ovarian disease. The polycystic ovarian disease, the metabolic changes are because of the obesity. So if you are able to reduce your weight by your own with the help of diet 80%, exercise 20%, then definitely the fertility will increase. But if you are not able to do reduction in your weight, then one has to go in for surgery. And with this obesity surgery, as soon as they get the sleeve gastrectomy or gastric bypass, the fertility or the hormones change and the fertility improves, the polycystic ovarian disease improves, and most of the times these patients are able to conceive after bariatric surgery.
So I have some friends who have menstrual irregularities and in the terms of prolonged bleeding and problems like that because of their overweight. So will they benefit if they undergo this surgery?
Yes. Do the patients benefit after getting their obesity surgery regarding their periods or regarding their menstrual complaints? Yes. As I mentioned, that most of times it is because of the metabolic changes, because of the hormonal changes which are occurring because of the obesity, that they have either the prolonged periods or they have the change in the cycles. So once they go in for surgery, the hormones get regulated, and that is the reason that they come back to whatsoever was their periods before going in for the obesity.
Okay, sir. So, and so many cases they have miscarriages. A lot of women, they face a lot of multiple miscarriages because of their weight.
Sure.
So does it really help them?
Yes. If the patient is having multiple recurrent bad obstetric history or multiple miscarriages are there, once we do the bariatric surgery, definitely the change in hormones, change in metabolism leads on to better results. And again, I must tell that when the bariatric surgery is done, we have got good number of young patients who come to us of the age of maybe 20, 21, 23 and 28 and so on. We always tell them that if you are going in for bariatric surgery, it is a good idea not to conceive for 2 years, 18 months to 2 years. Why? Because as I mentioned, that if the patient goes in for bariatric surgery, 70% of the excess weight will be lost in 6 months. And if the patient is losing her weight, and if by that time when the weight reduction is being there, then if she conceives, then the chances of producing a low birth weight baby is there. So we always recommend that it is a good idea to stagger conception. One should not conceive for at least 18 months so that we do not have any nutritionally depleted child which is born.
Okay, so that means to say that if a lady takes precautions for about 18 months to 2 years and then conceives, so the baby health and everything is perfectly normal?
Exactly. Once you are taking due precautions, that 18 months and then one goes in for pregnancy, by that time whatsoever weight was going to decrease, it is more or less stabilizing. So once the stabilization of the weight is there and then one conceives, the child does not become low birth weight child. One. Second thing is, we have been listening that, seeing that in few days, if for example, if some people have conceived, then also it is not 100% that any and every mother will have a low birth weight baby, but the chances are that they can produce. We have had patients, we convinced them, we told them that they should not conceive, but they ultimately conceived and they produced normal babies also. But if it is always said, and I strongly believe on that philosophy, there is safety in more safety. If we are playing safe, then it is a good idea to lose weight and then conceive.
Okay, sir. So a bariatric patient who gets pregnant, do they need any special kind of care during pregnancy?
Yes, as bariatric patients, all of us know that this weight loss surgery is a surgery which reduces the weight. But after that, they have to do a maintenance. They have to exercise. They should modify their lifestyle. They should take high protein diet in the post-operative period. So these are the things that one has to notice. And when one conceives, the more precautions have to be taken, that one should take more of protein diet. And one should not have the overfull stomach, because the chances of vomiting will be definitely more if one has gone in for pregnancy as well as the bariatric surgery. And replacement, nutritional replacement, what we do in our practice at both at Sir Ganga Ram Hospital and in Bhatia Global Hospital, we prescribe there is medicines which are chewable. For example, bariatric fusion tablets, which has got vitamin B1, B12, B6 and calcium, iron and so on and so forth, so that the nutritional deficiencies do not occur and they are able to scale through their pregnancy in a normal time and without any nutritional deficiency.
So, sir, some mothers have asked us a very common question that, they have lost their weight with bariatric surgery and now they plan to have a baby. So will they gain the weight back? They are very fearful.
Once you have got the bariatric surgery done, once the conception has been there and you have delivered also, after that, will you be able to gain weight or not? Again, as I mentioned, it is all maintenance. It is called as maintenance therapy. If you are able to maintain yourself well, if you are not overeating, if you are not sugar savvy, if you are taking more of protein diet, and if you are exercising well, the chances of weight regain are reduced, but they are never reduced to zero. So thought process is, try to think that weight loss surgery is that you have bought a Mercedes car, but if you don't maintain that Mercedes car, you are not going to have the best possible results.
So, sir, what about the antenatal care? Do we have sufficient professionals who are taking care of patients who are conceiving after bariatric surgery? Do we have sufficient gynecologists in India who specialize in taking care of bariatric patients?
Yes. When, for example, the patient conceives after the bariatric surgery, we have the in Bhatia Global Hospital as well as in Gangaram Hospital, we have excellent team of gynecologists who are taking care of these kind of babies. Our thought process is that we should be again and again be cautious that there are no deficiencies of B1, B6, B12, calcium, iron, folic acid and protein. So if we are taking care of that, the outcome is excellent.
So, sir, does this surgery compromise the absorption of these medications that during the antenatal care is given to the mother?
Wonderful question. As I told you in the beginning, that when we reduce the size of the stomach, normally the stomach size would be around 1 liter, for example. And in obesity surgery, if you have gained weight, then the stomach has distended to 2 liters. And once we do the surgery, once we do the stapling and then do the suturing, then the size of the stomach is just 60 to 100 ml. So if the stomach size has been reduced to 100 ml and then we are thinking that there will be no nutritional deficiency, then that means we are fooling ourselves. Because that portion of the stomach which has been taken out, obviously that was absorbing some vitamins, some minerals. So our thought process is, if you are conscious about that fact and you are maintaining that diet in which lot of B1, B6, B12, calcium, iron and folic acid are there, you will not have deficiencies. If you are not maintaining, if you are not taking high protein diet, then the chances of definitely low serum protein levels will be there.
Okay, sir. So, sir, we have heard a lot that you have been doing many bariatric surgeries over here, and myself, one of the team members who has undergone the surgery, and I'm thankful to you for that. But what about patients who are medically compromised in terms of other health issues like depression and postpartum problems, psychiatric problems can develop in certain females, and sometimes infertility itself affects their mental health. So do we have specialists like cardiologists and all the doctors who are there to take care of these patients?
Yeah, excellent. We always say that obesity surgery is a team surgery. It is not only one surgeon who is performing surgery. It has to be a totally team. And one has to make sure that it is a multidisciplinary approach. We advocate investigations, and our investigation is definitely longer than many of the centers, many of the surgeons. Once all the investigations are done, then we have the provision that our cardiologist, our physician, our anesthetist, our endocrinologist, our gynecologist if needed, and all of them assess the patient, and psychologist, all of them have the one-to-one conversation, and then the patient lands up for surgery. So what I mean to say, failure is not an option. All of us know, because of the obesity, because of changes in hormones and metabolic changes, many young females go into endogenous depression. And if they have gone into endogenous depression, if we don't counsel them before, then they can have some challenges later on. So, but if they have gone in for weight loss surgery, and if they have been counseled by the psychologist also, by the psychiatrist also, by the physician also, then the results are excellent. That is the reason that in our center, we call this as Bariatric Surgery Center, that we are able to produce the wonderful results because of the team approach. As you know, as you have mentioned also, we have got bariatric coordinators who are 4 in number, who are working for us as bariatric coordinators, but all 4 of them had got the surgery done by themselves. So they become our brand ambassadors, they become our role models, and that is the reason that the patients also feel happy, and they are always connected. Our philosophy in Bhatia Global Hospital is that stay connected, that communicate, over communicate. Even if some challenge is there to any patient, whether it is periods problem, menstrual problem, or any kind of, they are always connected to our bariatric coordinators, and they are able to help them out. So nowhere we have seen in the world that such kind of connectivity is there. We have got the app developed, and that is called as Health Fort app, and in which the patients are able to type their reports or upload their reports, or take the camera and upload it, and we are able to give them the answers any time of the day, anywhere on earth. So this is the advantage, that we are able to do so much of work at Bhatia Global Hospital as well as in Gangaram Hospital.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. And in case anybody has any questions, sir, we'll definitely share them with you.
Sure. Thank you very much. And definitely this is the endeavor which we always feel, that public awareness has to be created about the obesity. If young females, young patients, if they feel that they want to come on Facebook, they are more than welcome. Otherwise, we will have these kind of sessions every now and then, touching on one theme of bariatric surgery. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.